A satirical political movement has just hijacked the national digital conversation, completely bypassing the world's most entrenched political organizations. The Cockroach Janta Party, or CJP, reached 15 million Instagram followers in under a week. To understand the scale of that growth, we have to look at the disparity between digital reach and actual electoral infrastructure. This racing bar chart tracks follower growth over a 5-day period. The Aam Aadmi Party, which currently governs Delhi, holds 1.9 million followers. The ruling BJP, despite its massive physical presence, sits at 8.7 million. And the Congress Party, India's oldest political organization, holds 13.2 million. Over those same 5 days, the CJP bar rockets past all of them, hitting 15 million. Building an audience of 15 million usually takes years of localized groundwork and significant capital. This movement bypassed both, achieving national scale in a single workweek. On May 15th, inside the Supreme Court of India, a specific legal hearing provided the spark for this digital surge. During the hearing, Chief Justice Surya Kant made oral observations regarding individuals who enter the legal profession using fake degrees. He used the words parasites and cockroaches. For a generation of young internet users, those terms became an immediate focal point for their frustrations. By adopting the slur as a badge of identity, these users convert an institutional critique into a viral membership card, turning a derogatory label into a digital movement. Scaling this fast required no financial budget because the movement relied entirely on free generative AI tools. Users generated cinematic parody posters, promising things like free crumbs in every kitchen, simply by entering text prompts into image generators. They used Instagram's native AR filters to place cockroach faces over their own videos, creating a library of easily replicable content. This made the movement decentralized. Any user could join the party just by applying the filter and using a trending audio clip. Recommendation algorithms reward this kind of high-frequency participation. As more people copied the format, the system pushed the content to a wider audience. Traditional parties spend decades establishing local networks and spending millions on PR to achieve this level of visibility. In this case, the platform's distribution engine did the work for them, effectively providing a free global broadcast network. This demonstrates how the technological barrier to reaching a national audience has dropped toward zero. While the meme provides the reach, the actual growth is driven by real-world grievances. Recent medical exam paper leaks, specifically involving the NEET exams, have left millions of students feeling that their professional path is compromised. That specific anger connects to a national crisis of youth unemployment. This demographic represents a massive segment of the population that feels economically ignored by current institutions. The sheer size of the following led figures like Prashant Bhushan to urge the CJP to demand policy changes and accountability for exam failures. The cockroach meme is the vehicle for distribution, but the movement is powered by a demographic facing profound economic friction. Once the movement reached 8 figures, established politicians began engaging with the trend, including TMC MP Mahua Moitra. Major digital commentators like Drew Rothi also analyzed the movement, adding a layer of legitimacy to the viral surge. This created a conflict for founder Abhijit Dipke, who has refused to allow actual politicians to officially join the CJP. Excluding politicians maintains the movement's authenticity, but it also means there is no mechanism to turn that digital energy into actual legislation. Compare this digital presence to a legacy party like the BJP, which maintains a physical cadre of 140 million members. Traditional parties have spent decades building the ground game necessary to turn physical crowds into consistent votes. We map these power models on a quadrant chart. The y-axis is digital influence, the x-axis is real-world infrastructure. CJP plots at the very top of the y-axis, but 0 on the x-axis. The established parties hold dominant x-axis positions with moderate digital reach. A digital swarm can dominate the national conversation for days, but it cannot currently staff a voting booth or pass a law. The CJP model is entirely dependent on a third-party algorithm to remain visible. Once the meme format gets old and the algorithm shifts, a digital-only movement often fades as quickly as it arrived. The CJP demonstrates how generative AI can be used to lean into cultural friction, yielding a massive return on attention. For the political establishment, these anomalies are clear data-backed indicators of deep voter disenfranchisement. The Cockroach Janta party shows that irony is a potent tool for building an audience, but translating that attention into institutional power requires a physical infrastructure that the algorithm cannot provide.